Good morning, Pantsers. This week's theme is, what would you do if you could do anything? This is a very serious topic. You know what I would do if I could do anything? I would get a good night's sleep. That's what I would do. It sounds like a joke, but I have just realized that the last time I had a good night's sleep, some of you on this channel were not even born yet. Sleep is my nemesis. I hate sleep because to me, like, going to bed just means misery and waking up in the morning feeling worse than when I went to bed. So yeah, if I could do anything, I think sleep would probably be right at the top of the list. I'd like to learn a lot of languages if I could do anything. I'm a monoglot English speaker, you know? I don't speak anything else well enough to even have a conversation in it, which is something I'm working on, but still, at the moment, I only speak English. It's weird because I'm so fascinated by language, and I'm so fascinated by the way that people use language, and I'm so fascinated by the idea of learning other languages. And I always really have been. Like, even when I was really little, I was really fascinated by the idea of learning other languages. And yet, here I am. But somehow I kind of feel like, you know, if things had gone differently for me, like in another life, I might have ended up studying language in some way. If we had a thing in the Matrix where, like, you can just download stuff directly into your brain, the first thing I would do would be to download like 100 languages, because that would be awesome. Also, I would like to travel. I have traveled almost not at all. Like, I've never had the opportunity to travel, and I'm kind of afraid that I will never have the opportunity to travel. As it is now, I've never been outside of the United States. I've never been farther east than, like, Utah, Arizona, like that area. It makes me sad. I would like to art things, for lack of a better way of putting it. Not just visual art, but, you know, I would like to be a better writer. And I've always wanted to be able to sing, like, really well. You know, but I have an absolutely crippling fear of singing in front of people, so that's probably not a thing that's going to happen. And I'd like to make friends. I'd like to be the sort of person who can make friends easily and amongst many different kinds of people. I feel like I could be that kind of person if I weren't so socially anxious, if I weren't so terrified all the time when I interact with people. It takes me a long time to get comfortable with other people, which is a problem, you know, that makes it difficult to make friends with people. If making friends means you have to know them for like 10 years before you become comfortable with them. But I would like that. I would like to be socially at ease, I guess. And this is going to sound like I'm knocking myself, but I'm not. I would like to make good videos. I would like to have a decent camera and some kind of lighting system where I didn't look like this all the time. And I would like to have enough time and energy to script out really good, thoughtful, interesting, articulate videos. I always feel like I'm throwing these videos together, you know, kind of on the run at the last minute, and I feel like they're never as good as I want them to be. I would just really like to be able to put together videos and feel like I had really done a good job with them. Autofocus. I feel like basically I just want to be, you know, a well-rounded, happy person who does a lot of different stuff and gets a good night's sleep. That's it. That's all I really want. Next week's theme is, if you had a time machine, who would you go back in time to meet?